Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing another smithing guide. In this episode we are going to be going over a whole bunch of different Avengers and Marvel weapons. Now remember, if you guys like this video, make sure to comment down below what kind of weapons or franchises you'd like me to cover next. Now before this video gets started, let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
Would you like to wear cool clothes? If so, make sure to check out the description. We got official merchandise for the round table and my YouTube channel.
The first weapon we will be making today is a weapon wielded by the mighty Thor, Stormbreaker. Now Stormbreaker is quite simple, so I decided to throw together Stormbreaker and Mjölnir into the same section. So to begin, we would first need to craft a Great Axe curve using 8 silver ingots. We're going to take our ingots, put them in, and close it. After that, we'll be making Mjölnir, which we will need 5 silver ingots. We'll take our ingots, put them in, and close it. Now, the handle we are going to be using to craft Stormbreaker. The handle I decided to use was a scythe. I decided to use this handle because it best represents the design of Groot. After taking our Stormbreaker, we will attach it like so. Whoa! Just holding this masterpiece of a beast makes me feel like I have the power of Thor! Now that we've made Stormbreaker, the next part we're going to be making is Mjölnir. Now this is just as simple as getting a small hammer handle and a regular smithing head made out of silver. Attaching it like so, you now have yourself Mjölnir. The next weapon on today's list of Marvel themed weapons is Black Panther's claws. Now, there's not currently a weapon in the game that is a gloved weapon, so I decided to put my own spin on this. What we're going to need is a total of 8 arrowheads, for a total of 4 silver ingots. After taking our ingots, we're going to open it, and close it. Now, to craft what I'm considering the gloves of Black Panther, we're going to be using 2 D-shaped handles, as well as our arrowheads. We will then begin connecting them like so, giving us our Black Panther's claws. The next weapon on the list is wielded by one of Thor's companions, Valkyrie. We will be making the dragon fang that she wields. The first thing we are going to need to make is a mithril sword with 6 ingots. The second thing we'll be crafting is a rapier handguard using 3 silver ingots. Now that we're done smithing the sword, we are going to take our silver rapier guard and attach it to the top of the handle like so. We'll then take the blade and attach it like so, giving us the power that's wielded within Dragonfang. Now next up on the list, we're going to be making Hawkeye's bow, quiver, and explosive arrows. The first thing we'll be crafting is his bow, and for that we will need 18 ashwood logs. Now that the bow is complete, the next thing we'll be crafting is the quiver for Hawkeye. To begin, we're going to start by using unknown or black leather. We're then using black leather straps. We'll then use iron poles. Followed by black leather straps. finally, a metal plate. Completing Hawkeye's quiver. Now that we got all the things needed to craft the bow and the arrows, we first craft the bow by connecting the dry piece of grass like so. The next thing we'll do is we will take our arrow shafts and explosive arrowheads and combine them together like so. Afterwards, we will then take the arrows and the fletching and combine them together, like so, and then put them in the quiver on our back, thus completing Hawkeye's arrows and bow. Now the next weapon is only in the comics as it has not been adapted for cartoon or live action. This weapon is called the Ebony Blade. This weapon has the special effect of making the user immortal when wielding it. It'll be using the same ingredients as we used to craft Dragon Fang for Valkyrie. The first thing we're going to be taking is 3 gold ingots to make the guard. We will then take 6 red iron ingots to make the blade. The handle we will be using to craft the ebony blade is a small hammer handle made out of ash wood. The first thing we are going to do is take the rapier guard made of gold and attach it to the top like so. We will then take our blade and attach it to the top of that. The ebony blade is wielded by the Black Knight in the comics made by Marvel. And finally, I saved the best weapon for last. We will be making the Thanos sword from Endgame. We are going to need 24 ingots because we will need 2 thick great swords. For the handle of this sword, we will be using the medium 2-way handle. And since this is a weapon for the Mad Titan himself, I decided to use 2 Phantom Guards. Now I understand that Phantom Guards are hard to find and hard to obtain in a Township tale, but this is necessary in order to craft the Thanos bladed weapon. We'll then take our first blade and attach it to one side, along with our second blade to the other side. Now before this video ends, I would love to give a huge shout out to this week's sponsors. Sydney, Sir Spamalot, Lamoni, Riley, and Rose. I'd also love to give a huge shout out to our channel members, Sir Spamalot and Luck the Sloth. If you would like a shout out at the end of every video I post, make sure to join the Nagi Squad today by clicking the join button located below the video. With that out of the way, if you haven't heard it yet today, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!